AITA for telling my girlfriend I have every right to defend my home after someone started kicking my door in. I, 27M, am in a 2-year relationship with my girlfriend, 26F. I love her to bits, but recent events have made me question whether we're truly compatible. For context, I'm a black man raised in the inner city. Life taught me to stay on high alert. You lock your doors, keep an eye out, and know how to defend yourself if it comes to that. My girlfriend, on the other hand, grew up in a quiet suburban neighborhood where nothing dangerous ever happened. Our upbringings couldn't be more different, and until recently, I didn't think it mattered. But now, I'm not so sure. I've been taking care of my mom for the past 6 months. She's recovering from major surgery on both legs and can't walk at all. Her room is in the back of the house, right next to the porch door. My mom's safety is my top priority. She's completely vulnerable. She can't even sit up without help, let alone move to another room if something happens. That vulnerability is why what happened last Wednesday has shaken me to my core. It was just after 2 a.m. My girlfriend was staying over, and we were both asleep when my phone buzzed. It was my mom calling. Her voice was trembling as she said, "Someone's trying to break in." I froze for half a second, my brain processing what she'd said. Then I heard it bang, 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 coming from the back of the house. Someone was kicking the door. I shot out of bed, adrenaline surging. My girlfriend woke up and asked groggily, "What's going on?" I didn't have time to explain. I grabbed my gun from its secure spot, a firearm I own legally and keep locked away responsibly, and rushed toward the back. The sound of those kicks was louder now, more aggressive. My heart was pounding, but I wasn't thinking about myself. All I could picture was my mom lying there, helpless and terrified, just feet away from that door. When I got to the back, I started yelling, "Get away from the door!" My voice was booming, but whoever was out there didn't care. The banging continued. I pulled up the camera feed on my phone. The porch light was on, and I could see them clearly, 3 people, all in dark clothes. One of them turned to the others and said, "Keep going. It doesn't matter." I saw red. My home wasn't just some random target. My family was inside. I activated the speaker on the camera and shouted, "I have a gun. It's loaded. If you kick that door one more time, I will shoot." That's when my girlfriend appeared behind me, frantic. She grabbed my arm and screamed, "No, don't shoot them. It's not worth it." Her voice was shaking, and I could feel her pulling on me, trying to distract me. But I couldn't afford to waver. The people on the porch weren't moving. They weren't scared. If anything, they seemed emboldened. I put my phone down, cocked my weapon loud enough for them to hear, and said, "I'm counting to 3. If you're not gone by then, I'm firing." I started counting. 1. Before I could say 2, they bolted. I stood there for a moment, my heart still racing, trying to process what had just happened. My mom called again, crying and asking if they were gone. I told her they'd left and that she was safe. But then my girlfriend exploded. "Are you insane? You can't just threaten to shoot people," she shouted. "What if you'd actually hurt someone? What if they'd had a gun too? You could have gotten us all killed." Her words hit me like a slap. I just prevented a break-in, maybe even saved lives, and she was yelling at me? I snapped back, "We're not having this conversation right now. I need to call the police." Looking back, I should have called them earlier. But at that moment, all I could think about was protecting my mom. The police arrived about 15 minutes later. They found shoe prints on the fence and on the back door, clear evidence of the attempted break-in. They patrolled the area, but didn't find anyone. Once the cops left, my girlfriend unleashed on me again. "I can't believe you were willing to shoot someone over a door," she said, tears streaming down her face. "It's just a door." Her words cut deep. "This isn't about the damn door," I told her. "It's about my mom lying there helpless. What if they'd gotten in? What if they'd hurt her? Or worse? I'm not going to sit back and hope for the best when my family's in danger." But she wouldn't let up. There's never a reason to hurt or kill someone. Ever. Violence isn't the answer. It just makes you as bad as them. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. The only reason you think violence isn't the answer is because you've never had to deal with real danger. You've never had to protect someone you love. That shut her up, but the damage was done. She spent the rest of the night in stony silence, and since then, she's barely spoken to me. The more I think about it, the more conflicted I feel. On one hand, I understand that my girlfriend comes from a different world. She's never had to deal with violence or crime. To her, the idea of using a gun, even as a last resort, is unthinkable. But on the other hand, I can't apologize for what I did. I wasn't looking for trouble. I didn't go out there hoping to hurt anyone. I just wanted to protect my home and my family. What frustrates me most is that she doesn't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. This wasn't a hypothetical debate. This was real. 3 people were trying to force their way into my house. If they'd succeeded, who knows what could have happened? I love my girlfriend, but her reaction has made me question our future. If she can't support me when I'm protecting my family, can we really make this work?